Hello students, my name is Dhiren and I'll be teaching you all a question on IGCSE Maths year 2023 in your October-November seating. So let's head to the question. A is a 0.02, B is a 0.33 and C is a 0.40. The question wants you to find out if this triangle ABC is a scalene, isosceles or an equilateral triangle. So definitions of scalene: all lengths are different. Isosceles: two lengths are the same, and equilateral: three lengths are the same. So to visualize this, we can put this triangle on a chart to find out what are the lengths of each line. So the triangle will look like this on a chart, and our job is to find out the lengths of AB, AC and BC. So to find out each length, we have to use Pythagoras theorem. So how this works? Let's look into line AB. So we have 2 points connected to each other. We can actually form a right angle triangle here, where this side will be A, B and C. So the line that we are finding for is the hypotenuse of the triangle, and we'll be able to find the length of it using Pythagoras theorem. So when we put these values in for AB, we get AB square equals to 1 square plus 3 square, and AB is square root 10. We can repeat similar steps for AC and BC, and the working will look like this. So as we can see, AB and BC have the same length, whereas AC has the longest length. So we can conclude that these two are the same. Therefore, triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Okay, let's move on to the second part of the question. Find the equation of line AC. Give your answer in terms of y equals to mx plus c. So in this case, we have points A and C. When you have 2 points in a line, you'll be able to find the gradient using the gradient formula. So putting those values from A and C in, you'll be able to find the gradient of the formula. So when you get the gradient of a line, we can actually sub in one coordinate to get the y-intercept, in this case, the value C. So in my example, I will use the coordinates A to find the y-intercept value. So I get the value of C equals to 2. So the equation of my line will be y equals to negative half x plus 2. Let's move on to the third part of the question. Find the equation of perpendicular bisector of AC. Give your answer in the form of y equals to mx plus c. Firstly, to find the gradient of this line, we need to remember the formula m1 times m2 equals to negative 1, where m1 is gradient of line 1 and m2 is gradient of line 2. So when they are perpendicular to each other, the product will equal to negative 1. So in this case, m2 equals to 2. We can use, so now we found the gradient of line 2. The next thing we need to do is to find the midpoint of line AC. Why should we do this? It's because the perpendicular line that's cutting through AC will cut right in the middle of line AC. So that point will lie on the equation of line that we are finding for. So I found the midpoint of the line and I'm labeling it K. So K has the coordinates of 2 and 1. And I will use this value to find the equation of line, especially the y-intercept. So I get the value of C equals to negative 3. And my equation of line will be y equals to 2x minus 3. So let's move to the last part of the question. Okay, so for this question, they are stating that ABCD is a kite. So we already have points A, B, C, D, and I'll just display it in this question right now. So this is the kite that we have. One thing to take note that this line here is actually the perpendicular bisector. So we have the equation of that line, so we can use our answer in the part above to find the coordinates of point D. So here's my working. So when we sub coordinates D in, we will get the value of W equals to -2. So when we sub this in, we will get the X coordinate as -2 and the Y coordinate as -7. So this is the answer for the last part of this question. Thank you for watching.